What's up, everybody? It's Hey Ribbit. And we are back in Neverwinter. When we last left off, I finally got out of Ice Spire. And now we're going to start towards the Chasm.
If you have any questions, please let me know.
As you can tell, I kind of traded out my little healer guy for another pet, this big phoenix. We're gonna see how that goes, because I'm not 100% sure how much the healer was helping me.
Need a
I
horse?
mean, he was probably helping me a lot, but... So we're gonna do a little exploring, and then we're gonna head into the chasm. So I was smelling around on Amazon the other day, and I found out that for PS4, Beamdog, who has taken over the licensing for Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Icewind Dale, Neverwinter Nights, and Planescape Torment, released those for the PlayStation. And given that they're not too expensive, except for the Baldur's Gate one, I mean, that's 80 bucks. I think they're kind of cashing in on the fact that 3 has come out. But I digress. The others are on a relatively good price range, and I've never played Neverwinter Nights, nor have I played Planescape Torment. So I am thinking of getting this. But, you know, if you're interested, you know, leave me a message either here or on YouTube, and, you know, I'll see about grabbing a hold of that. Okay, this is new.
Is this a joke? You can't do this to me.
Workshop's been losing money hand over fist since you took over. I'm sorry.
The shop's nothing without me.
It's nothing because of you. Master you may be, but you've no mind for leadership.
You can't lead the talentless to greatness. To hell's with you.
Ah, you must be the adventurer Sergeant Knox spoke of. You do look the part. I must admit I'm quite relieved. I would never have considered an adventurer for the job, but the sergeant just might be onto something. This workshop was once a sight to behold. Famed artisans filling commissions day in and day out. The amount of gold flowing through that door. Well, as you can see, those days are long gone. The workshop needs someone who can help return it to its former glory. It needs a leader. Indeed, the artisans employed at the workshop would be under your command. Their training and daily tasks, as well as hiring and firing, would be up to you. In return, should you have any need of wares they can craft, provide the materials and commission, and your order will have the highest priority. Excellent. I'm sure you'll turn this place around in no time, and I know just where to start. You've arrived at an opportune moment. The previous master's retainer quit months ago, and I have assembled replacement candidates. Why don't you speak to them? They'll be serving you after all. I can assure you they're all competent candidates, so choose whomever you get along with best.
So, you're gonna be the one running this place, eh? I'm Fenella. And you? Well, you're not what I was expecting. But that's a good thing. How about you send the rest of these milksops home, and we get to work?
Somebody's thinking high of herself.
My friend, it is good to meet you. Call me Forum. All the candidates appear competent. The choice ahead of you is a difficult one. Trust your instinct. That is my only counsel for you. I would be glad to work for you, if you would have me.
My lord, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Siren. I've served in a workshop before. Not this one, but you'd be in good hands if you picked me.
My lord, I'm honored to make your acquaintance. I am Callum, and I have heard so much about you. Please allow me the honor of serving you.
Understand one thing. If you are serious about restoring this workshop, you will hire me. What are you still doing here?
Well. Clement didn't mention that I'd be working for such a handsome lord. Malus, Charmed, you and I are destined to make quite the team. And destiny doesn't take no for an answer.
Well, she may have to.
Well, what do you think? Have you made your choice?
What was his name? Because, let's see.
Ah, that's your decision, is it? I can't say I disagree. Well then, shall I send the rest home and we can continue? A fine choice. Well then, with that, I'll take my leave. Your retainer will help you get things up and running in the workshop. I'll be back now and again to check up on your progress. I have high...
Oh, not the one I was... Oh, yeah. This is definitely the guy I wanted. Out of all of them, he seemed to be the most, the most astute. He wasn't trying to ply me with compliments, and he wasn't being a jerk and demanding that I hire him. Welcome, first viewers. You see, I just hired somebody for the workshop. So now that we got him started. I'm wondering if they replaced that, because it used to be you had your little followers build things for you, the ones who weren't running around with you. So I'm wondering if that's what they replaced it with, was this workshop. Because they used to hang out here. This market used to be a lot bigger.
This is no way to live. This city makes your people weak.
I heard this was the city to hire heroes. So far, I'm not convinced. Oh, I'd like to help you out there, but I only have room on the ship for people like me to survive the journey, let alone the destination. The sail on the Fire Shear is dangerous. And then there's the overland track across the tundra to East Haven, then across the pirate-infested Locked-in Sheer. And that's just to get there. Icewind Dale is crawling with barbarians, Yeti, trolls, direbears, giants. You look like you can handle the dangers of the Sword Coast, but to thrive in the far north, you'll need every advantage you can muster. Come back when you have a few more deeds to your name, and your equipment is a little more impressive.
So basically I was told no. Just gonna smell around a little more and then I'll head out. I'm guessing they had to coalesce a lot of stuff together. When I played, there used to be, you could barely move through here. When I played years ago.
Sir?
Yeah, you used to have to get all kinds of nonsense together.
Oh, yes, sir.
You could sell stuff for gold. Obviously, they had to cut down a lot on the game, I guess, to save space or to change things up. Like, there used to be a quest where you could get
It's
into
been
that.
a long time since we Dragonborn have journeyed so far from our kin. What do you wish to ask?
You used to be able to get into the floating islands here. Used to be big markets through here. I mean, it's just a lot of things have changed. I mean, obviously, things have to change.
Sawed off.
Oh, wow. She was nice. I guess this is how you get up on those islands. It's just a big club.
Do you have astral diamonds to trade?
There are things to be done. Rick's televenture.
Hail, adventurer! Interested in parting with any of your trade bars? If so, I have many fine goods for sale.
Alright.
Come, let us go dispense some justice.
Good old Minsk.
Balance is restored for the moment, but we must remain vigilant.
Stand ready. Big ugly rock.
Greetings, my friend. Can I interest you in a game of chance? The rewards are quite enticing. There is a war brewing in the depths of hell, and recruitment is in full swing. While most will join the battle as worthless detritus, I have been sent to offer more capable fighters a chance to prove their worth and gain some valuable spoils along the way.
Let's see. Resident of Death. I mean, you can tag along, but I'm normally just a single player.
Well, and here I had figured you for a weakling. It would... Did I not mention that you would be wagering your soul? Sometimes I get...
In any event, I think it's time for me to go to the Chasm.
Hope you're ready to kill some plague changed. We've got a big quota to fill. All of it. You're here to help, and you ain't got any sign of the plague on you. You're either the bravest adventurer to wander into Scarkeep, or the stupidest. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Mainly because we need the bodies.
Well, I'm quite stupid.
We're here because we volunteered to be the first line of defense against the plague changed. I guess you're here because the folks topside got my message about weird things going on around here. Well, weirder than normal. The folks topside don't like dealing with us much for fear of catching the plague. We only really get supplies when we get new recruits. The rest we have to scavenge from buildings here in the Chasm. We're running short on weapons and supplies to arm our soldiers. Real soon, we'll be using rocks, sticks, and harsh language. You look pretty well armed. You think you can help? Head into the broken barracks to the northwest, and recover whatever weapons and supplies you can find.
Hey, don't discount harsh language.
If those plague fires get any worse, we'll be cut off from Fort Precipice.
They're always staring. Just staring, you know?
so used to having my healer that I forgot that I got a big bird following me around. God, that sound like adder caps. You hurt my bird.
Well done. Now we've got a chance to strike back at these creatures. We could really use someone like you at our forward base. I want you to report to Lieutenant Trell at Fort Precipice. But there is something you can do on your way. Maybe you've noticed those blue plague fire geysers nearby. They're setting the ruins ablaze and spawning all kinds of plague-changed creatures. If we don't do something soon, they'll overwhelm Scarkeep. Luckily, some of the recovered supplies included dwarven blasting runes. Tossing a rune into a plague fire geyser should cause it to collapse. I'd be obliged if you'd knock out a few geysers on your way to Fort Precipice.
In other words, you want me to make things go kaboom? I'm there. Road doesn't really look like it's burning. I guess I'm supposed to go this way. Here. Great. I think your fire engine nothing. every which way but the way I was supposed to go. It's interesting how they're resistant against my blows. I'm not fond of this guy who's come at me myself. Not much of a fort when you don't have walls.
The fight against the creatures of the chasm goes poorly. Their numbers seem limitless, while we are so few. So, you are the source of the blasts we heard coming from the burning road. Well done. I'm happy to have some of those geysers sealed, and even happier to have a volunteer to lend us a hand. Scar Company is a grim unit, but a proud one. We bore our company colors bravely into battle, but lost them in the fight when we were nearly overwhelmed. The loss of that banner feels like a personal insult to every soldier in this command. It would be a great boost to our faltering morale if you could recover it. If you manage to recapture the banner, bring it here and raise it on the flagpole above the battlements. But be forewarned, the place where it now lies is guarded by some of the most formidable creatures we have yet faced. Our chaplain Imris has asked for aid in recovering the bodies of our comrades who fell in the last battle. I'm not going to risk more of my men without a good reason, but perhaps you can help Imris. Speak with him to see if he has a plan.
Hey, you sound like a real
Many
proud
Scar
member.
Company soldiers fell in our counteroffensive and their bodies were not recovered. Every surviving member of the company feels the shame of leaving slain comrades behind.
Well, suffer your lieutenant.
Those soldiers deserve a proper burial. If the bodies were clearly marked and prepared for recovery, I am certain the lieutenant would allow a group of volunteers to recover the remains. I can supply you with marker flags and shrouds. Will you use them to mark our fallen comrades?
Take heart, Scar Company. Death with meaning is never shameful.
Okay, let's see. Want me to go plant some flags and some dead guys? Maybe that's what you want. Yeah, I'm really starting to miss my little healer dude. see you guys there. So why not join your friends? I'm happy to oblige. Right in my battle slug.
I've served in a lot of units. Death with meaning is never shameful. This one's the finest.
That banner is more than a piece of cloth. It represents hope to every member of this company. By recovering it, you've helped restore our fighting spirit. We're ready to soldier on now. The entire company salutes you.
Ah, that is welcome news. With what you've done, we'll be able to recover our dead safely. Thank you, adventurer. Not many would be willing to help our cause.
The plague-changed creatures we face are formidable, but their lack of organization has always given us a small advantage. But now that advantage has been lost. When we launched our attack against the plague-changed, we discovered they were being controlled by a creature called Trokar the Firestarter. Trokar's a potent spellcaster, and savvy enough in the ways of war to control the mob of chaotic creatures he commands. Our scouts report he has taken up residence in the ruins just north of here. If we hope to halt the advance of the plague-changed, Trokar must be eliminated.
Well, as much as Trokar probably needs to be eliminated, I'm thinking this is probably where we're going to stop for the day. So I'd like to thank everybody who's been watching. Oh, we got 2 viewers. I'm sorry, number 2. I didn't see you there. But thank you for watching the caster as much as you have been. Thank you, Lord of Death, or Resident of Death, excuse me, for saying hi. Sorry I couldn't get you in there more. As I kind of said in the chat, I'm a bit of a solo, but you know, once I figure out how to get some folks to join me and be friends, maybe we'll do some raids. But once again, I want to thank everybody who's watching, both present and future. If you like what I'm doing, feel free to, you know,
Take heart, Scar
like and
Company.
subscribe, both
Death
here
with
or on
meaning
YouTube.
is never shameful.
Feel free to drop me a line in the chat. If I can see it, I'll try to respond in a timely manner. You know, have a little patience with me. I'm still a little bit new at this. I've only been doing it for a few months. So, you know. But other than that, you know, if you have a game you'd like to see me play, as I mentioned at the beginning of the cast, I'm thinking of getting some of those older Neverwinter Nights and Planescape Torment to maybe play in broadcast. So if you like that idea, you know, send me a message saying you like it. If you don't say anything. Or make your displeasure known. So, if you also would like to see some of my older videos of where we've gotten up to here in Neverwinter or in Skyrim or some of the other games I've played, head over to YouTube, look for Hey Ribbit 21, and you'll see some of my older videos there, the ones that Twitch tends to delete after a few weeks. And if you like what you see, you know, like and subscribe over there, over here, over yonder, wherever.
Too many good soldiers lost.
But beyond that, thanks everybody who's watching. You know, liking and subscribing helps build the community that we're trying to build here. And as I was saying about Resident of Death, once I figure out a few more things, yeah, I'd love to get together with some of you guys and go on a raid or go on a little adventure. But beyond all that, thanks everybody who's watching, and I hope all of y'all have a great day.
How much longer can...